It was quite unique. Do you think we'll ever see that like again with Manchester United or any other club with such a strong group coming through together?
I hope so, because, you know, particularly at Man United, because Man United are a club that, regardless of who they buy, and United have spent £150 million on players this pre-season, this transfer window. But there's still that pathway through to the first team for the young players. It's part of the philosophy, it's part of the history of the club that Man United have to produce players. I think the biggest thing is if there are 5, 6, 7 lads coming through together again, if they're good enough, they'll get through, because Man United are a club that have to put their own through. And I think we're getting to the point now in English football where other clubs, I've seen Chelsea's academies, I've seen Man City's academies. I think they've got some good young players, and I think it's time that they start breaking through. And rather than going abroad and buying the best, not the best, but that rung below the best, put one of the English lads in, put one of your academy players in who have got genuine feelings for the club. And I think it can be done again. It's just up to the clubs and the manager and the chairman, the chief exec, to make sure that they encourage the managers to do that.
And Southampton have got that reputation at the moment, producing fantastic young players, Gareth Bale and Theo Walcott, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Well, they've got a conveyor belt of young players coming through.
And now Luke Shaw, he's joined Manchester United, one of your old positions at full-back. Do you see a great future ahead?
A wonderful future. I watched him a lot of times last season, and his speed and his power, and even though he's so young, he plays with such maturity. And I think at Southampton they bring the kids up right. You put Adam Lallana into that group as well, and they've still got young lads there that are still in their first team. They look like they're brought up right, they're coached right, they're good people, and you know, Luke Shaw's got a massive future. I think within the next 5, 10 years, I know they paid a lot of money from Man United, but £30 million in 10 years' time will look a snip.
And going the other way, Brian Robson was here at Soccerex yesterday saying the one bit of business he regretted was seeing Danny Welbeck go to Arsenal. Another great graduate from Old Trafford, but sad to see Danny go. It's
sad to see Danny go, sad to see Tom Cleverley go. It's not nice when your club get rid of or move on the homegrown talent, and a lot's been made of Danny going on and Tom moving on. Is this the end of United with the youth policy? I don't think it is. I think if you look down the years, even back to Brian Robson's days, Nolan Whiteside was a homegrown player. He moved to Everton. I moved to Everton. Nicky Butt moved to Newcastle. John O'Shea, Wes Brown, they moved to Sunderland. You know, Darren Gibson went to Everton. These are homegrown players that will continue to leave Man United because, you know, at the end of the day, Danny Welbeck wasn't first choice striker. He probably wasn't second or third choice striker. So for his career, it's the best to move away. It was the best for me. I didn't want to leave Man United, but it was the best for my career that I moved and played my football elsewhere, and it'll continue to be that way. But we're just going to make sure that the next line of youngsters coming through continue to get the chances that we got.
And good news for England as well, if Danny's playing regularly and scoring as he did the other night.
Oh, I think he's probably one of the best signings of the window to join a club like Arsenal. Champions League football, he'll play in his best position, centre forward. He'll be trusted. He'll not be a homegrown player at Arsenal. He'll be a big money signing, so that gives extra responsibility. And it's up to Danny now to go out there and play his best football.